Have you ever caught your cat staring at an empty wall, ears twitching, eyes locked on something you can't see? Most people think cats just zone out. But what if I told you? Your cat might be seeing and hearing things that don't even exist in your reality. Right now, while you're sitting there, your cat could be watching something move across the room, something completely invisible to you. Scientists say cats can detect ultraviolet light, colors we'll never see, and hear sounds higher than any human ear could register. But that's only the beginning. Because what they sense goes beyond science, it's almost supernatural. They live in a world of signals, vibrations, and hidden energy. A world layered beneath ours, one that only they can truly perceive. Let's step into that world and see what your cat sees. You and I see the world in familiar colors, red, green, blue, but your cat? They see more. Their eyes can detect ultraviolet light, a spectrum invisible to humans. To them, your white t-shirt might glow with hidden patterns. A flower in your garden might shimmer with trails of light guiding tiny insects. Imagine walking into your living room and seeing faint glowing streaks on your couch, your hands, even the floor beneath your feet. That's the world your cat lives in, a place filled with silent markings, traces, and invisible fingerprints of life. Some scientists believe this vision helps them hunt, track scent, or understand territory. But here's the strange part. Many cat owners have seen their pets fixate on a blank spot of light, where nothing seems to exist. No reflection, no shadow, nothing you can explain. Maybe they're not staring at nothing at all. Maybe they're seeing the world as it really is. Have you ever noticed your cat's eyes dart suddenly toward a corner, as if something invisible just moved? To you, the room is still, but to them, it's alive. Cats see movement at a speed your brain can't even process. Their eyes are built like precision cameras, tuned for survival. Where you see a blur, your cat sees every detail. The flick of a tiny insect wing, the ripple of a curtain stirred by air, even the twitch of your hand before you move. In their world, everything is in motion, a dance of shadows and ripples that you're completely blind to. It's why they sometimes pounce at nothing. To them, that nothing was real. It just moved too fast for you to notice. When light flickers from your TV, your cat doesn't see a smooth picture like you do. They see it flashing, strobing, pulsing. That's why some cats ignore screens. To them, it's chaos, not entertainment. So the next time your cat freezes, eyes locked on an empty space, tail twitching, don't be so sure it's nothing. Because in that instant, they might be watching a world that's moving far faster than yours ever could. When the lights go out and the room falls silent, your cat doesn't stumble the way you do. They move like liquid, smooth, certain, unafraid. Inside their eyes lies a hidden mirror, a special layer called the tapetum lucidum. It reflects even the faintest glimmer of light back through their retina, making the darkness glow with outlines you can't see. To you, the night is empty. To them, it's painted in silver shadows. But here's the part that unsettles even scientists. Some cats seem to stare at things that aren't there anymore. An object that just moved, a reflection that vanished a second ago. And yet, their eyes follow it, almost like they can see the echo of what used to be. One theory says their night vision is so sensitive that it captures lingering light, residual reflections bouncing in the air long after our eyes have gone blind to them. Another theory says it's something else entirely, because cats don't just react to what they see, they respond to what they feel. Tiny vibrations, invisible shifts in air, the quiet memory of movement. So the next time your cat suddenly tracks something that's no longer there, don't dismiss it. Maybe they're not seeing ghosts at all. Maybe they're just seeing what your world has already forgotten. Have you ever seen your cat's ears twitch, even when the room is completely silent? You sit there hearing nothing, but your cat hears a world alive with whispers. Their hearing stretches far beyond yours. Where you stop at 20,000 hertz, they keep going, all the way to 64,000. That means they can catch sounds so high-pitched that your brain doesn't even register their existence. To them, silence is never really silent. It's full of tiny lives, mice communicating in ultrasonic squeaks, insects buzzing like faint static, the hum of wires deep inside your walls. You might call it quiet, but to your cat, it's a constant symphony. Sometimes when they suddenly look toward a wall or ceiling, they're not imagining things, they're following invisible sound. And the strangest part? They can tell who you are by the rhythm of your footsteps long before you even open the door. You think your cat runs to greet you because they see you, but really, they heard your heartbeat in your walk. That's how in tune they are with your world. So the next time your cat perks up in an empty room, don't ask, "What are you looking at?" Ask instead, "What did you just hear that I'll never be able to?" Sometimes your cat just knows. You don't call them, you don't even look their way. Yet they appear beside you, silent and still, like they understood something words could never express. That's not luck. That's connection. Cats have an uncanny sensitivity to human emotion. They pick up on the smallest shifts in your breathing, the faint change in your scent when you're anxious, even the rhythm of your heartbeat when something's wrong. You sigh, and they come closer. Your shoulders drop, and they rest a paw on your leg. It's almost like they're tuned to your soul's frequency. Scientists say it's because of subtle chemical cues, stress hormones, body heat, pheromones. But deep down, you know it's more than that. Because when the world feels too heavy, your cat doesn't need to fix anything. They just sit there, beside you, breathing with you. And somehow, in their quiet presence, you start to feel okay again. Maybe that's their real magic, not what they see or hear, but what they sense inside you. There are moments when your cat suddenly freezes, ears up, tail still, eyes wide, as if the air itself just changed. No sound, no movement, yet something is coming. Long before a storm hits, long before thunder rolls or wind howls, many cats start to act strangely, pacing, hiding, staring at doors. It's not superstition, it's sensitivity. Cats can sense vibrations too low for us to feel. The rumble of air pressure dropping, the faint tremor of distant thunder, even the shift in the magnetic field before the first lightning strikes. Some scientists think it's a survival instinct, a leftover from their wild ancestors who relied on nature's smallest clues to stay alive. But sometimes, it feels like something more. There are stories of cats running for cover just minutes before an earthquake, or waking their owners moments before disaster. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe they're just tuned to the rhythm of the world itself, the heartbeat of the planet that the rest of us forgot how to hear. Have you ever watched your cat walk through a room, pause for no reason and suddenly change direction, like they just walked through something you can't see? Some people call it instinct. Others call it superstition. But maybe it's something else. Cats are believed to be incredibly sensitive to electromagnetic fields, the invisible energy flowing through every wall, every device, every heartbeat around them. To you, the air is still, but to your cat, it hums. They can sense the faint buzz of electric current, the pulsing rhythm of wires, even the charge in your hands when you reach to touch them. It's why they sometimes avoid a spot in your house for no obvious reason, or stare into a corner, as if the air itself were alive. Some researchers think this ability helps them navigate, using the Earth's magnetic field as a natural compass. Others believe they're simply drawn to balance, the calm between two waves of energy. But maybe your cat isn't reacting to the energy in the world. Maybe they're reacting to the energy you leave behind. Because every place we've been, every thought, every feeling, leaves a trace. And your cat might be the only one who can still feel it. When your cat stares at you, really stares, have you ever wondered what they're seeing? To you, it's just a look. But to them, it might be something far deeper. Scientists say cats can recognize faces, but not in the way we do. They don't just see your features. They feel your energy, your mood, your presence. When they look at you, they're not seeing your skin or your smile. They're seeing your rhythm, the rise and fall of your breath, the pulse of warmth beneath your hands, the invisible storm of thought that flickers behind your eyes. Sometimes when you feel sad and your cat stares quietly from across the room, it's not pity, it's understanding. Because to them, your emotions aren't hidden. They shimmer around you, like colors you'll never see. Maybe that's why cats seem mysterious, because they don't just live in your home. They live between the things you can see and the things you can't. So the next time your cat's eyes lock onto yours and you wonder what they're thinking, maybe they're not looking at you. Maybe they're looking through you, into the parts of yourself that even you've forgotten to notice. Maybe that's why cats seem so mysterious, because while we're busy trying to understand the world, they're quietly watching something we'll never see. If this world of theirs made you curious, you already know what to do. Stay and listen to the next story.